everyone. Welcome to Life It Counts and Growing Pains. Today I wanted to talk about AI. Yes, artificial intelligence. It is a broad topic to talk about, so I'm just going to explain to you how it has affected me as an entrepreneur. And I also have an Etsy store, and so I create shirt designs, and then I also write books for Amazon and whatnot. So from that perspective is what I wanted to share with you today. Is first of all, artificial intelligence, I think it is a great thing. And here's why I think it's great. Because it takes a lot of the work out of your process, or if you get stuck during your process of trying to create a shirt or needing ideas. AI is more powerful than Google, and it gives you so many different art ideas. Also, you can always ask like descriptions. It'll write out your descriptions for you. And not only do you think, so what, it writes out your descriptions? Yes. But when it comes to Google and all these searches and tags, if you ask correctly about the description, it'll implement those keywords that you need for your products to be found, right? And so whether it be descriptions, product titles, what have you, then that's when AI, I feel, becomes really beneficial for us as entrepreneurs. But on the other hand, if you're an entrepreneur that does art, there's a lot of intellectual properties that you have to be like so careful about, because they might infringe upon your intellectual property as far as art or books. And so that's a very tricky one. I'm not sure of the laws on what to do. I just know that we should be considerate of everybody's art creativity, and whether it be in literature, books, and or art. So we just need to be I want to say careful and considerate. So when we do post those things, it's best that we identify the art as AI, or the book as AI generated, or partly AI generated. Right now, I'm not sure if Etsy, Amazon, the different platforms identify that yet, what is AI generated and what is not. But I do know on Etsy, they do ask if it is AI generated. But I mean, if you say no, it's not, and it really is, I'm not sure if we're that advanced on different platforms for them to detect what is AI generated or what is not AI generated. However, if you are building, wanting an art store, online art store, AI generates such beautiful artwork. And it's easy to put it in your print on demand. Upload the images on print on demand and put whatever your product, your artwork, your wall art on whatever your platform, whether it be Etsy or Amazon or your own website or Shopify. There's a whole variety of different platforms you can put your artwork on. So it makes it very easy to get started. Also, for a pretty low cost, it makes it pretty easy to get started. And so that's what I like about AI. I just don't like the fact that it is replacing the creativity that we use, because even since we're little kids, we're always taught to use our creativity, right? To use our creativity and to express ourselves, right? And so, because everybody's journey is different, everybody's view of life is different. And so when you do that, you have it comes out to be beautiful art. But if it's AI generated, then you have the potential of the art that it does generate. It doesn't display the feelings. It doesn't it only displays exactly the description that you put in the box to make it generate. And sometimes that can be tricky, especially if you're doing artwork that you don't know if you can say water, like a watercolor of the ocean, and something else, right? But if you don't get the background, if you don't get exactly what you want to see in minute detail, it will not generate that art. So it does make it complicated in that fashion. And then there's a lot of people right now giving tips and tricks on how to do AI and how to utilize AI for your business as an entrepreneur. But as far as making shirts and making art, I find it more beneficial than not. And what I also love about it is that you can ask it anything. Long goes the days where you look it up in encyclopedia. Long goes the days you even Google. Google doesn't even compare to this. You could be like, write me a paragraph about XYZ, right? And it will write you a literal paragraph. Write me 500 things that's good about Facebook. It'll write you 500 things that is good about Facebook. I mean, you could ask it so many different questions. How do I or what kind of description, or write me a description about a shirt that says, I love doing taxes, right? And it will write you a description on how to sell a shirt and the shirt says, I love doing taxes. And it, I know it sounds crazy for me too, but I've been trying this out on my own Etsy store, and I feel that it really does amazing. And if you don't like it, it can give you several options as well. So it's, when I type it in on Chrome, it'll say, when you go into the Chrome browser, it will say, ask me anything. And then that's where you ask it, make it in a question form, or write me this or write me that or something like that. But you got to remember there's only that one on Chrome is only like word generated. It's not art generated. So there's different types of AIs that you can use. And so just your word generating one cannot create art. So you have to look up what the art ones are. There's a whole bunch of different art ones, but you can ask AI, the word one on Chrome, you can ask it where to go, and it'll give you a list of all the different places you can go so that you can have art, AI art. So, but so far, that's what I love about AI, to be continued. I know it also, it kind of makes me feel lazy, but it also helps me get through my stuck points, right? Especially like I also write books. And so like the other day I was writing, well, I made a book for Amazon, and it's a gratitude journal / activity book, but I didn't know what to name it. And so I told AI what my journal is about in more depth of a detailed book, right? And I asked for it to give me some title choices, and so it gave me several title choices. So now I'll be having a book, what is it called? Oh, Gratitude Pilates. Woo! I forgot exactly what it's called right now because I haven't even posted it on Amazon yet. You have to pardon me. But something about gratitude and Pilates. But it's amazing the different titles they give you, right? So it's a really good tool to use as long as you don't abuse it. And when you're infringing on other people's rights and this and that, then that's when I don't know, it can get real frustrating. And this is what I heard, that once, eventually, let's say you had AI create your whole entire book. Maybe it's a fiction or nonfiction, right? Whatever book. And you made it create your whole book, 100 pages. And then later they're saying, I think it's a deterrence right now, but they're saying that it's Amazon, because you upload your books through Kindle, right, onto Amazon. Well, they're saying that Amazon's going to have some kind of tool, like in the background, if you will, that will identify that your book is AI generated. At that point, you will be penalized or kicked off the platform. So I'm not sure if that's true or false, or if that's just a deterrent. However, just take note, my friend, just take note. So anyways, if you guys had any experience so far with AI, please share them in the comments. I would really love to hear from you. And I know that artificial intelligence is a very, very, very broad topic. And I was just touching on what I have been experiencing with it. And so I really appreciate you guys listening. And this is definitely a life account. And that's why I wanted to talk about it today. So anyways, I will see you on the next video. Leave your comments below. And also with my shirts, if you wanted to look at my shirts on my Etsy store, I'll also leave that in the comments below too. All right, everyone, have a great day. I'll see you on the next video.